All right, we're joined with Texas Tech offensive lineman Josh Berger. Josh, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, I guess the first question I think everybody wants to know about is your move inside from right tackle to right guard. How has that gone, and how do you feel like you did in the spring?
It's great. Moving inside was definitely was a good move for me. Very beneficial. It fit my body type a lot better. Not as lengthy. More power inside, and I think I had a really good spring. Learning guard. That was the first time I've played guard my entire collegiate career and stuff, and then I also played some center, which was fun. So it went well. I mean, it was a fun spring, and I think I had a good spring.
I remember watching. I think I watched the whole game against Clemson, of course, before you came to Tech, and I don't remember you getting beat one time. Honestly, watching that game film, and I was really impressed. So that's one game. But playing a full Power 5 schedule, was there a difference in that for you or not?
Yeah, most definitely. At Wofford, not that, the FCS, FCS got good guys sprinkled in here and there, but when you're on that Power 5, week to week, you are playing like dogs. I
right.
mean, it's, and even the backups who come in, I mean, they're dudes. So that was definitely like different for me, just week in and week out, trying to prepare and prep for that type of talent, because I saw good talent, but not talent like I saw consistently last year.
So that makes a lot of sense. So where do you feel like you've improved from last year to this year, or going into camp this year?
I definitely think one area is my run blocking. I definitely think that I've put on about 48 pounds in the last year and a half. So,
wow, really?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
308.
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
So, and I played my senior year at 260 at Wofford. So,
wow.
And when I entered the portal, I was about 282. So, I put on.
That's significant.
Yeah, I mean, I put on a lot of weight. And then second, my pass blocking, again, moving inside was better for me and my body type. It's more power on power, which is my type of game. So definitely that, and I'd say that those are the two big things. So.
Well, I assume Storm's got left tackle. I don't know. I know they cross train a lot of y'all, but the competition at right tackle, where you were at last year. To me, that's one of the main position battles going into camp. Just, can you kind of break down some of the guys that are playing there at right tackle?
Yeah, so right now we have Caleb Rogers. He's manning it. He's a freak. He's in my 5 years before I met him, or my 4. He's the most put together freshman I've ever played with. I mean, from a physical, mental, and emotional standpoint, I mean, he is just head and shoulders above any other freshman I've ever been around. And he's definitely tried to form into a vocal leader on the team, which he's done a good job of. And then you have Ethan Card. Obviously he was a 6 or 7 game starter last year. He's in the rotation. He's finally gotten his back healthy again, which I don't think a lot of people knew last year. I mean, his back was bad. I mean, that's a guy.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was my roommate. I mean, that's a guy that was in the training room probably 4 or 5 hours a day.
Wow.
Like that was everyday thing. So I know his back's feeling better. So I mean, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. So either way, I think both of them are capable of manning that position.
And of course, with the change of offensive coordinators, how have things changed for you? I know you changed positions, but I mean, just overall for offensive linemen, have things changed much under Cumbie as opposed to Yost before?
Schematically, they have. Technique-wise, they haven't. So, obviously, I think we're, run game-wise, we're opening it up a little more. And then passing, you'll see the same protections up front, protection-wise up front. But yeah, I mean, it's not really too challenging. I mean, from a technique standpoint, it's all the same, and then just different X's and O's of who we have to block and how we have to do this or that. So.
And then Coach Farmer, what's your relationship like with him, and what is he like as a position coach?
He's good. Our relationship's good. He's a really caring guy. He really cares for us. He's intense. He's passionate about the game of football. He's definitely a guy that he comes in every day and he's ready to get after it, and you got to match his energy, or it could get bad. But no, I mean he's a great coach, and I've appreciated everything he's done for me since I've been at Tech. So
It seems like, I'll say this the right way. It seems like all of a sudden there's a lot of talent at the quarterback position. Young talent, experienced talent, all that. You have Columbia coming back. He's won Big 12 games.
Yeah.
I mean, from your perspective, the offensive lineman, what is it like having that talent at that obviously all important position?
yeah, I mean it's a good problem to have. Obviously, I mean our QB room is loaded right now. I mean, and then it's fun at the same time. I mean, getting to play with a guy like Shuck, and then obviously Columby, and then you have Donovan Smith, who's also he's kind of a dark horse. He's a stud, 6'5", lengthy quarterback. I mean, can do a lot of good things. And then you have Baron Morton, another stud who's down there and stuff. I mean, it's you got a lot of guys that can play quality quarterback. So it's fun. I mean it's a good problem to have, and I'm glad we have that problem than not having enough talent or not enough guys. So
That's
it's
the problem
good.
you want, right?
Yeah, no, it is. It's good.
And then who's a young kind of up and coming offensive lineman that maybe that's not on people's radar that you think could be a big player in the years to come?
Landon Peterson. Yeah, this past spring, I think Landon took, just leaps and bounds in his game. I mean, he's a young guy. I think he was a redshirt freshman last year. And I don't think he had completely found his footing yet. And I think this past spring he found it. He changed his body. He's like 315, 320. And he's built real well. I mean, he's like 6'6". He's got the heaviest hands out of anyone on the O-line as of now. I mean, when he hits me in drills and stuff, it's like, damn. But yeah, he's definitely an up-and-comer that that's done a lot of good things, and you should watch out for.
And then finally, of course, y'all battle the defensive line mostly in the spring, but where full contact and all that. What defensive lineman look, guys, you need to watch out for him. This guy's gonna make some noise this year.
That's a good question. I would say Nelson Nabanasor, just because obviously he was hurt, but that's a guy that just extremely fast, extremely strong and explosive, great hands, again, great quickness. That's definitely, and he was hurt, so he didn't get to show off his skills last year, but he's definitely a guy now that he's healthy, he's back, he's gonna make a lot of noise for the D line and our defense this fall.
All right, great stuff from Texas Tech offensive lineman Josh Berger. Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.